Survivor Season 43 cast reaction. Ladies and gentlemen, Survivor 43 is almost here, and I can slowly start to feel that hype and excitement building up. I'm not wasting anyone's time, we're going right into the Survivor 43 cast reaction, but before we do that, I just want to make sure everyone knows the Survivor Buff giveaway, we're doing it again this season. If you want to stay up to date on all the giveaways, all the Survivor videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. Anyways, just like the title says, we're going to be reacting to the Survivor 43 cast, specifically all the preseason videos that just came out. But to help keep this video interesting and add a little bit of spice, after every video, I'm gonna guess if I think they're gonna make the merge or not. In Survivor 41 and Survivor 42, we had 11 people make the merge, so by the end of this video, we should be guessing around 11 people making the merge this season. Don't worry, no spoilers, I have no idea what's actually gonna happen. Let's get into it! Number 18, Mike Gabler, 52 years old, heart valve specialist, Houston, Texas, from Meriden, Idaho.
My name's Mike Gabler. I'm originally from Texas, now I live in Idaho.
I just want to say before we get into it, I haven't seen any of these videos yet.
Working in the operating room under high stress.
And I only want to base if they're making the merge or not based on these videos. Like Mike had an audition video leaked on YouTube. I'm not basing my prediction on that, just as these videos.
Device person, in that I look like this. I have tattoos. I mean, I've got a beard and I'm a pretty big guy. So for first impressions, I'm probably going to be perceived as being a pretty intimidating guy, but I've got a heart of gold. I really care about people a lot. And the longer I'm in there, the more that people get to know me. I think
surprisingly reminds me of Mike from last season.
But at the end of the day, you know, outwit,
old guy,
outplay,
maybe a little
outlast,
different
you're going to have
from first
to be
look, a little scary,
ruthless. Like I always say, you know, a good friend will stab you in the front. So I hope I'm that good friend that can just, you know, take everybody out one by one with a smile.
I like that, taking everybody out with a smile on his face. The only reason I'm going to be worried about Mike is that age of 52 years old, but in the new era of Survivor, I'm not sure how much that actually matters. For some reason, I have a really good feeling about Mike. He might be a potential winner pick for me, so he's making the merge. That's number 1 down. Lindsay Carmine, 42 years old, pediatric nurse, Greensboro, New C, wherever that is, in Downington.
My name is Lindsay.
Don't know where that is.
I am 42 years old, and I am a registered nurse.
There you go.
What makes me great at being
right out of the gate, I'm really worried about her. Oh, Survivor buff, Survivor super fan. But I'm worried about her being an older mom than Survivor. That never really goes well. So
you have to be able to thrive in chaos, and I'm hoping I can use those skills to win the game of Survivor. But as one of the oldest players, I think people are going to underestimate.
Fun fact, she was private on Instagram, but I gave her that follow. She accepted it and followed me back.
And take risks,
so we have some
risks that I'm not
there.
able to take in my everyday life. And when I make it to the final 3, the one thing that I'm going to remember is advice that my dad had given me a long time ago. And he said, when you're at that last mile of a marathon, are you going to speed up or slow down? So I'm going to make sure that when I cross that finish line, I'm going as fast as I possibly can.
Finishing that last bit of that marathon as fast as you can is harder than you might think. Maybe a little bit of foreshadowing there, saying she's gonna make the final 3. I don't think it is. If she does make it to the final 3, just from the looks of things, I think it's because she was a goat dragged to the end. So I'm sorry, Lindsay, I don't think you're making the merge. Sammy Lady, 19 years old, pet cremator, that's so weird, and from Las Vegas, Nevada.
My name is Sammy Lady. I'm 19
I'm sorry, Sammy.
I'm a pet cremator from Las Vegas, Nevada.
How do you become
Survivor
a pet cremator at 19?
So it's such a unique experience to be out here at such a young age, but I 100% believe I will be the youngest winner in Survivor history. That's not cockiness. I truly believe I have what it takes.
But believing something and actually doing it are 2 different things. I mean, how does a pet cremator make you fit to play Survivor? I don't know.
I've had to interact with a lot of different kind of people at such a young age. Like pet cremation, you know, people are at their lowest of lows when they lose a pet. You got to be able to read the room.
Never mind, I take that all back. That kind of makes sense. That's kind of cool.
Somebody like me, I run off of pure adrenaline all the time. Like, I'm burning fat just talking right now. And with Survivor, I'm going to go out.
That's not good. You're not going to make it the full 26 days.
Say, I'm not ready for this experience. The game is older than I am, but to those people, I say, watch me work.
Watch you work. I'm sorry, Sammy. You're 19 years old. Kids don't do well in Survivor. I still want to play Survivor too. I'm not that much older than you, but I'm saying you're not making the merge. Cassidy Clark, 26, designer from Plano, Texas. Current residence, Austin, Texas.
My name is Cassidy. I am a recent college graduate, an artist. And right now in my life, it's the perfect time to play Survivor because I'm young, I'm fit. I haven't really started my career fully yet.
Just living life as a young person.
Where I want the beginning of the rest of my life to happen. And I'm gonna win, I just know it, because
all these young people are super confident that they're gonna win.
You know, I'm super in tune with that energy, and I feel like people overlook
I don't like that comment.
so
I'm in
much.
tune
Like
with
how
my
to manifest.
energy.
People just see that as woo-woo, but I know that that's where the true power lies. The fox is actually my spirit animal. It's mischievous, it's clever. I mean, my name Cassidy means clever in Irish, but you know,
I'm getting
also
hippie vibes. I don't know how
killer
killer instinct she
I really
has.
want to play a very social game, but you know, I'm not afraid to chop the head off a snake when I need to, you know?
I don't know if that's
Fox is out
true.
of her den, so I'm ready to get started.
Feels almost like Erica, the lamb turning into the lion, the winner of 41, or even Omar from Survivor 42 with all those animal metaphors. I really didn't like much what Cassidy was saying here, being the hippie, going with the flow, vibing with everyone. But going solely off those animal metaphors, I think she's going to be in a pretty good spot. Cassidy, just like Erica and Omar, I think you're going to do good in Survivor. You're making the merge. Owen Knight, 30 years old, college admissions director, Bathington MD, where's that? New Orleans? I'm from Canada. I don't know all these states.
So I was born in Korea and I was adopted when I was 4 months old. I grew up in the DC suburbs and then I moved to New Orleans, went to college there, loved it, and I found my job doing admissions. Survivor means a lot to me. I used to watch it with my family every week when I was a kid. I used to daydream about seeing my name in the opening credits.
Oh no, they don't do the opening credits anymore.
I've watched everything you could ever watch about Survivor. I've been working out a ton. It might not look like it, but I promise these legs have some gas in them.
If anyone's made any fan-made intros yet on YouTube, I'll put the clip here right now. Just for you, Owen.
I think some people might think woo, but I love me some Malcolm.
There you go.
I think he's handsome and smart and charming. Like, come on. So just being here means so much, and I just want to soak it all in.
That's probably who I would say as well,
getting
Woo
to play
Malcolm.
the game that I love, like, it's gonna be amazing, no matter what.
I feel like I can relate to so much what Owen just said there. Wanting to play like people like Woo, like Malcolm. Might be a little biased with this one, just because I want to play Survivor one day and I want to play like Woo or Malcolm. But Owen, guess what? You're making the merge. Good job. Nneka Ejere, 43 years old, pharmacist from Weatherford, Texas. Still lives in Weatherford, Texas.
Hi, my name is Nneka. I'm a pharmacist by trade from Weatherford, Texas. But originally I'm from Nigeria. That's where I was born and raised before I moved to the United States with my family about 16 years
Again,
ago.
same as Lindsay. I'm going to be a little worried just being the older lady on Survivor. It sucks, but that's kind of just how it goes.
I think that playing Survivor is about leveraging your strengths.
That's true.
Because I'm a terrible liar. I can't cheat. It's how I've raised my kids. But my smile is a huge part of who I am. It can be a tool I can use to where they do exactly what I need.
We're going to finish watching this video because I'm going to be nice, but I think we all know what I'm about to do here.
I would not be here if I was not absolutely sure that I could win. So I am here. You can get first dibs at the season 43. So Survivor title owner.
In Survivor season 43, this new era of Survivor, there's no way you're making it through the game without telling us some kind of lie. If you don't know how to lie, I'm sorry, you're not making the merge. Noelle Lambert, 25 years old, U.S. Paralympian, Londonderry, New Hampshire, from Massachusetts.
My name is Noelle Lambert, and my life has definitely prepared me for the game of Survivor.
I don't want to look too much into it because we're just supposed to look at these clips, but because we haven't seen too much of her in the promos, and she's missing a leg, you feel like Survivor would show her off too much. I feel like she's not going to make it far just from that. But let's look at just the promo.
But about a year later, I returned to the lacrosse field. I scored a goal in my first game back, so that's when I decided to do a sport that I've never even tried before.
Do we see Chad Upside from Survivor Vanuatu making far, or Kelly B from Survivor Nicaragua?
And there I set
hopefully
a new American record for the 100 meter for my classification group. So I don't want people to look at me.
Obviously a beast of an athlete.
I want people to look at me and be inspired and motivated. And just to be here, it is honestly a dream come true. And I think I'm absolutely going to win. I'm going to be the first amputee to ever win the game of Survivor.
Boom, there you go. There's not much to go off of for this one because she talked way more about her story and how she's going to play the game. I'm worried about her during the early portions of the game, the team portion when you're voting out your own tribe mates. I get it. She's a beast of an athlete. She's a Paralympian, but I hope her tribe mates don't look, hey, the person with one leg, let's just go vote her out right now. Again, we have Chad from Survivor Vanuatu, who made it pretty far, and Kelly B from Survivor Nicaragua, who didn't make it that far. Let me know in the comments down below how far you think Noelle is going to make it. Unfortunately, I think she's not going to be making the merge. Karla Cruz Godoy, 28 years old, educational project manager, San Diego, California, and Newark.
My name
I don't know
Karla
where DE
Cruz
is.
Godoy. I am a project manager.
I guarantee if she makes it through the first few episodes, first few rounds of the game, she's going to be a fan favorite just based off that promo clip that was just so hilarious. Not sure if she's going to be able to do the strategy part of the game, then be like, wait, no, I'm so down for this.
Because you kind of had to cheat. Sometimes I had to steal to get by. Just being able to like look someone in the eyes.
She seems so genuine as well.
I think I'll do a good. And then being able to start drama, like
just causing chaos on the island. I love it.
A chismosa is someone who's nosy, and I'm a chismosa because I want to know everything about you, but I'm not gonna tell you everything about me.
There you go. That's the best way to do it.
The sand on my toes, the breeze, the humidity in my hair. I'm living.
My only worry for Karla is going to be able to make it through those first few rounds. But from that video clip right there, I think she has the social skills. She's genuine enough where people are going to trust her and want to keep her around. And so guess what, Karla? Good job. You're making the merge. Cody Assenmacher, 35, elevator sales. That's so weird. Preston, IA, Honolulu, Hawaii.
My name's Cody Assenmacher. I live to get radical. I
Wild, dude.
Executive for an elevator and escalator company.
That's so weird.
I grew up in Preston, Iowa, but I left home and found home in Hawaii.
There you go.
Paradise. The aloha spirit is just like being Iowan ice. So it's going to be a challenge.
If we didn't already see Owen, I would have thought this was the golden boy or the Malcolm type player this season, that Aussie type player.
You know, there's small towns, there's small islands where everybody knows each other, so you have to be a man of your word because that's all you got. But I'm an adrenaline junkie. Any new experience, I'm going for it. That's why I have living tattooed on my butt cheeks. That's my mantra. That's how
this is my favorite player this season. This is gonna be awesome.
I was destined for this. I've manifested getting on the show, and now I'm manifesting to win it. So I'm gonna play this game as myself. There's relationship building in the front and some wily strategization in the back. Should be sweeping people out of the tribal council.
This guy's got that wild, chaotic energy, but I don't know if he's got the survivor strategy game. He says he does, but I don't fully believe it yet. Even if he is like an early merge boot, that golden boy archetype almost always makes it to the merge. So guess what, Cody? You did it. You're making the merge in my prediction. James Jones, 37, event planner from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I think that's what it is.
My name is James, I'm from Philly, and I think I have what it takes to win Survivor because I grew up playing chess. I won the US Open for my rating bracket when I was like 12.
Guarantee every confessional is going to be, I'm a chess person. I'm a pro chess player.
Person that kind of looked like myself at those places, so I feel like being a fish out of water in a bunch of different environments and navigating
I'm excited to get these buffs.
Well in this game. With chess, there's not one way to actually win. I feel like it's timing. When do you make that move? When do you deviate from the plan to throw your opponent off guard? Same thing here with Survivor. Survivor, everybody's making moves. Every vote off's a move.
So the question is, when do you take your shot, pieces,
and when do you sit back and let other people make their mistakes? So I'm just
guarantee
excited to get
every
out there.
confessional,
The more information I get,
one confessional
the more
every
stuff going
episode,
on, the more
he's saying something
the more
about
chaos,
chess.
the better for me, because I feel like I'm good at those things, and this will prove if I am or I'm not.
I think the idea of playing Survivor like a game of chess, having these players be like pawns, can blow up in your face so easy, but I think James knows how to navigate it enough where he's going to make the merge. Let's go, next one. Justine Brennan, 29 years old, cybersecurity sales, Sunnyvale, California, Marydale Ray, California.
My name is Justine Brennan. I work in tech sales,
and
I live in Los Angeles, California. There's more than what meets the eye with me. I know that I usually have my hair done. I usually have
probably
my nails
in her bio, that's what she says.
I grew up racing dirt bikes
99% sure.
With my dad. And
maybe not anymore. I feel like
sales,
people are straying away from the poverty because it's getting memed on so much on the Reddit, on social media.
So I am very used to being the only female on my team. That's happened to me multiple times. So I completely think that people are going to underestimate me. And honestly, that is part of my strategy. I want them to look at me and think that she probably doesn't want to get her hands dirty. But I'm a super competitive person. I've been an athlete my whole life. So the most fun part is going to be doing the challenges.
The triple threat?
It's like, oh, I want to do that. I know I would be good at that, but I need to kind of tone that down a little bit and then kind of come out as a dark horse near the end.
What she said there at the very end was what I liked the most, wanting to do those challenges. I want to do the challenges as well. In fact, I have some challenges right here. I don't know what it is about Justine, but I get the sense of talking the talk and not as much walking the walk. Maybe sounding a little bit fake, but I'm sorry, you're not making the merge. Mariah Young, 28 years old, teacher, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Oh, was that the second Philly person on the cast?
Mariah. I'm from Philly, and I'm a performing arts teacher for middle schoolers.
She's also a content creator on TikTok.
Me for Survivor because first of all, I have to convince preteens that it's fun to sing, dance, and act. It's like the one stage in their life where they're closing into their bodies and they don't feel like being like out and open. And I have to convince them that it's a cool thing to do. I think my fellow castmates are gonna perceive me as a threat who has a strong social game, because any space I step into, I want to leave it brighter than what I found it. So
I feel like she might
kind of like my fuel, and my
rub people the wrong way, a little too eager to play the game.
Like, I don't really
possible
care
like
if you're having a great
Marianne.
day. I'm going to make you smile. But I'm coming to play, I'm coming to change the game, and I'm coming to win. Drop the 3, put a picture of me for season 43, because that's going to be the look of it. It's going to be 4 picture of Mariah. That's how it's going to look.
There it is. That's the quote. I love it. Drop the 4, keep the me. I don't know if it's going to be Marianne upside and she wins the game, or Marianne downside and she does too much to rub people the wrong way, but I like the energy Mariah's bringing to this season. And this is really the first cast video that's really swayed me in a different direction from all those early leaks. All all my other Survivor 43 videos, I was really low on Mariah, but this video's kind of changed me around on her. Hot take, but I think Mariah's gonna make the merge. Dwight Moore, 22 years old, graduate student from Palo Alto, California, currently Coloringville, Tennessee, maybe? I just gotta say, we still have 6 people left, and I've already said 7 of the people are gonna make the merge.
I've always acted more mature than my age. From like a young age of 5, I realized I wanted to interview a lot of influential figures. So
this cast feels really young on one side and old on the other.
And I tried to interview President Obama when he was in office, but unfortunately that one didn't work out. Hope maybe one day though, get that one still. But now I currently attend Stanford University, and I know some people would think, oh, he's a Stanford student, oh, he's an academic.
I'm loving the look
of
the buffs.
Work with people from various backgrounds, but I do feel very confident in my ability to do so, and I know I get probably one shot at this in my life, so I just want people to think that I didn't sit back and play a scared game. I just want people to think that
strategic, I want to say,
100% of my
like he wants to play Survivor, maybe not ready to play Survivor.
Hey, I want to play like this guy someday. I want to go out there and have absolutely no fear in my game and in my life in general.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think a little bit of JD from Survivor 41 or even Swati from Survivor 42. I get it, he's not too young. He is 22 years old, but there is something to say about these younger people playing Survivor. JD was too young for playing Survivor. Everything went over his head. Dwight could be the exception to the rule. I hope he is. But for now, I'm saying he's not making the merge. Janine Zheng, 24 years old, UX designer, South Hamilton, Massachusetts, maybe? San Francisco, California.
Hi, I'm Janine, and I'm a UX designer from San Francisco. I definitely think that being a first-generation immigrant will help me in this game because I have with me the grit that my dad had when he came to the States with $50 in his pocket, not knowing the language, not knowing anyone. I mean, that's kind of like what Survivor's gonna be, where I'm just gonna have to, you know, start from the bottom and work my way up. But I think a lot of people
guarantee we're gonna get a flashback story to this
as
moment.
An intellectual, that is a part of me, but I'm really trying to kind of break outside of that stereotypical Asian that I think we're used to seeing and say, I'm a UX designer, I'm not a mathematician. So really just trying to lean into that creative side of my personality. I'm so excited! I can't even tell you. I just feel like I am a little baby seeing the world for the first time.
Let's go. Oh. I can see it going either way with Janine being a first boot and early boot, but if she's able to balance being really smart, feels like really funny, but also a little playful, a little dumb, I think she could go really far in the game, even potentially being a power player in the game. But I think there's a better chance of her being an early boot, so I'm sorry, Janine, you're not making the merge. Jesse Lopez, 30 years old, political science PhD, Venice, California, Durham, North Carolina.
My name is Jesse Lopez. I am 30 years old, and
I guarantee, however many episodes this guy makes it in, he's gonna be in the forefront of our screen the entire time. The producers, the editors absolutely love this guy in every single promo, every clip. We've seen so much of him. His story's amazing, it does make sense, but how much can you really show of one person?
So this show is sort of like everything I've sort of studied, everything I've researched, but it wasn't easy, you know, going from sitting in a juvenile hall to getting a PhD at Duke. There's a lot of days where you doubt yourself, and I know that I'm going to doubt myself out here, right? But if I'm not afraid, I don't think I'm in the right spot. So I think in life, I've been incredibly lucky.
He's definitely gone through the challenges, been able to pull through it in the end.
If I see an opportunity out here, if I get lucky out here, I'm going to know how to go all the way with it.
I really liked what he said there at the end about needing luck. Look, all the best Survivor players, even the GOAT, Tony Nachos, some luck was involved in his game, but the best players know how to take that luck and drive it all the way to the end. So Jesse Lopez, you're making the merge. Elizabeth Ellie Scott, 31 years old, clinical psychologist, Atlanta, Georgia, and Salt Lake City, Utah.
My name is Ellie. I'm 31 years old.
We got 3 people left.
Salt Lake City, Utah, and I'm a clinical psychologist. As a psychologist, I have to think on my feet all the time, and I think it's going to help me in the game because a large part of what I do is get people to talk about their traumas, talk about the worst day of their lives. And that's often not something that people are really interested in doing. So I plan to play a really social game. I think of myself a lot like Suri Field. She was
there you go.
She's
Survivor game changer.
And I think in a way I'm a wolf in a Brene Brown suit. So I'm obsessed with Survivor. Survivor's not just
she's got the social. I feel like she's got the mental,
growth and transformation,
the strategic down.
You can't watch that and not
probably gotta be smart to be a psychologist. I don't know. I think she's got 2 of the boxes checked off. It all depends on if she has the physical game down at all. I'm pretty confident in saying that Ellie might be a main character this season, potentially a winner pick. I think it's between Mike and Ellie for my winner pick of the season. But with that said, Ellie, you're making the merge. Geo Bustamante, 36 years old, project manager, Miami, Florida, and Honolulu, Hawaii.
Hi, my name is Geo Bustamante. I was born in Peru, but I grew up in Miami.
I just gotta say, it's crazy seeing all these cast leaks so early on for Survivor 43, knowing these faces for a long time. I wasn't expecting this voice from Geo.
People will underestimate me, but I'm here to play the game at the end of the day because I've been watching Survivor for probably 10 years.
There you go.
And Survivor has actually helped me a lot. Being a gay Latino immigrant, you know, you start creating all these insecurities.
Gives me very Nasir vibes.
Yourself, but seeing people like me on Survivor that were doing
seems like really fun personality. Everyone's gonna flock towards them.
Me say, you know what? If you wanna be on Survivor, go for it. So I wanna play the game hard, and I wanna play the game until somebody tells me, listen, you're playing too hard. I'd rather like tone it down a little bit and not do enough and then go home having regrets.
I don't think we'll see much strategic gameplay from Geo, but I really like the comparison to Survivor 41's Nasir. I think he's going to be a really fun personality that people are going to like to watch play Survivor. If I was a betting man though, I wouldn't bet on him making the merge. I'm sorry, Geo. Ryan Medrano, 25 years old, warehouse associate, Savannah GA, El Paso, Texas.
I'm Ryan Medrano. I'm from El Paso, Texas. I do personal training and I also work in electrical
Let's go.
I think I have what it takes to be the personal trainer because I've been through a lot. Early in life, I was born 3 months early. That's crazy. And I had Mounts.
I remember reading about this.
Doctor said I wouldn't walk, but after going to therapy for 4 years, it allowed me to walk and it allowed me to converse with other people. But it made my thinking a bit slow. So learning people and their facial expressions really helps me to anticipate what's going to happen.
And that's a good Survivor story right there. I feel like that's going to help him out there.
So I think in the game, I'll be able to read people very well.
I like that. Almost reminds me of how Ricard was reading people.
I'm going to leave it all out there because my love for Survivor is worse than watching a scary movie. You get the build up and my heart starts pounding as if I'm
like
in the game when I'm watching it. And it makes me go like, God, Jeff, you little. Like, I love him.
Ryan's a personal trainer. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a little biased here. I want to play Survivor one day. Ryan, I'm going to say you're making the merge for being a personal trainer. Let's recap everyone I said was going to make the merge real quick. Mike, Cassidy, Owen, Karla, Cody, Jay, Mariah, Jesse, Ellie, and Ryan. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel as I'm on the road to passing Russell Hantz, my arch nemesis and subscribers. That's it for me today. If you're excited for Survivor 43, click right here.